Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to do the armor advance in the Operation Black Blizzard portion of the Operation Jackboot campaign. So if you're not really familiar with what Black Blizzard is, I'd highly suggest you go check out the briefing, the Operation Jackboot briefing. You can find that pinned in our Jackboot channel there, Persistent Campaign. So what we're doing today is I want to show you guys how we're going to advance Crankshaft. So that's the Canadian company down here. You've got Crankshaft 1 consisting of some Leopards and Crankshaft 2 consisting of some LAVs. We've already gone out and we've cleared the route between the armor and their waypoint, which is Crankshaft waypoint 1 here. We're just going to provide them with an escort as they're traveling along on the route here. So let's jump into a helicopter. So I'm going to give them an escort with this Semi-8 here. Alright, and we're coming up on them now here. So I'm going to open my radio menu. I can remember how. There we go. So I'm just going to go to Other. We're going to go to Armor Controller. We're going to select our unit that we're escorting, which is Crankshaft. We're going to check their status. So this is to see if they're actually ready to do their first trip. So I see their next waypoint is waypoint 1. They got a full ammunition, full fuel. The crew is fresh, they're ready to roll, and both platoons are ready. Let's go back to that menu here, and we'll ask them to advance to the waypoint. Now, if you're on server 1 and you're tuned into 46 Fox mic, you will actually hear the voice over SRS. So let's find our armored guys again here. And you can see that they're starting to roll across the desert. Sometimes their routing may have them do unorthodox things such as driving through trees. Don't mind that, they'll eventually get out of them. Oh. So it looks like there's some enemy up ahead here. Sees me, but not the armor. Dance with him. So now if I had, weapons on this thing, I would go and engage that, but I'm going to let the armor do it. Alright, so now you see the armor has visual of hostile enemy. They're shooting him, and the armor is now stopped. They're going to hang out there in their current position for about 2 minutes. So at this point, if you do see that while you're escorting them, maybe go up ahead, see what they shot at, a little VDA, make sure they killed whatever it was and that there's nothing else there. And as we see, they've completely demolished this little BTR down here. So let's go ahead and we'll get that armor rolling again. Alright, 2 minutes later, and they're going to resume on their own. Alright, they're just coming up to their waypoint now. And we successfully escorted them to their waypoint. So they're going to stop and hang out here. And as you see at the top, they say, hey, check our status, see if we need a resupply. So we can do that real quick. Just go back to the menu, armor controller, crankshaft, and check status. So now that they've shot at that target on the ground, their ammunition has gone down, their fuel has gone down since they were driving, and the crew is ready. You can choose to swap them or not, it's up to you. So let's head on back to our FOB here, and we'll pick up some supplies. Alright, so here we are back at Farb Shabatsky. Alright, so let's grab all the supplies that we need for them. So first up, they need ammunition. So I'm going to go to CTLD, manage crates, get crates, and I'm going to get myself a shells. So it's not the ammo, not cargo ammo, it's cargo shells that you want. Cargo shells, 1,200 kilograms each. So you can see the shells got loaded out in front of us. And while we're at it, let's grab some fuel while we're at two. So go back to crates here, go to get crates, and we're going to get barrels. So not the fuel tank, we want the barrels, 480 kilograms. As you can see, we've got our shells, our barrels in front of us. So we're going to go ahead and load those up. Both of them are on board. And last but not least, we're going to get our armored crew. So we're going to go to manage troops. We're going to do load troops to get them from the stores. And armor platoon crew meet. Troops are on board. Now we can head on out. Let's go back to our armor platoon up here. Alright, so here we are. Just coming back up with our 2 armor platoons. For approach. I'm just going to land somewhere nearby. Best bet is about in between them. What you really want to do is you want to get as close as you can to the center of their waypoint, which is going to be where that flop marker is. So probably right about here is good. Right, on the ground here. So if I drop my crates, you can see that they've got the ammo, and they should have gotten the fuel as well. Yeah, we'll double check that. Okay, so if you're going to drop 2 crates at once, you might miss the first message, but looks like they got both the ammunition and the fuel loaded on board there. They still need the crew, so we're going to drop them. So go to our CTLE, manage troops, drop them. And then they'll say, thanks for the lift, hold on a minute or two while we swap with our crew. So there's the armored crew on the ground right now. We'll give them about 1 to 2 minutes. And there they go. They're all set, and you can extract the old crew and bring them home. So here's the old crew now. They're outside the helicopter. Have them get aboard. Just say extract those troops. Troops are on board. Double check the status of that armor group now. And looks like they're good to go. Ammunition is full, fuel is full, crew is ready. So we'll head on out here. We didn't need to resupply any of those. They still had 50% ammo, 50% fuel, and the crew was still good to go. So we could have had the armor advance to the next waypoint if we wanted to, but we had the opportunity to rearm them, refuel them, and replace their troops, so we took it anyway. If you see that the ammo, fuel, and troops are full, There's no reason to change them out, and if you do try to change it, they're just going to say, yeah, we don't need that, take it somewhere else. On the flip side, if their fuel is empty, or their ammo is empty, or the crew is fatigued, you're not going to be able to advance that armor crew. They're going to say, yeah, we can't do that right now, we need some support. So UH is definitely going to have to be working hard to keep the armor crews ready and rolling to go. AH is going to be around for escorting, dealing with threats, and OH is also going to be responsible for clearing the way and doing a lot more reconnaissance outside in the AO to make sure that the bigger picture way further down the road is not going to be a problem for these armored troops. There's going to be a lot more enemy resistance than you saw today, so definitely keep up with maintaining the security of the routes between the armored group and where they're going. The enemy is going to keep moving. There's plenty of stuff out there way beyond the front line here that is supporting the enemy, so lots of recon is required, and as you find stuff and take care of things, you're going to find that the enemy is going to become weaker and coming on a lot less stronger against our friendly troops here. So that's about all I have for now. If you guys have any questions about how this works, or you run into any issues, please let me know on our Discord in that Persistent Campaign channel, and I'll be sure to answer your questions right away. As well, Fargo's been working on quite a number of scripts for this this operation, so be sure to hit him up as well and ask him any questions that you have. That's all I got for today, and good luck with Operation Black Lizard, guys. I'm really excited to see how this one rolls out. Cheers.